Yetu sasa ndo inabamba mama,
yetu sasa ndo inabamba daddy.
the way you make me feel. What a love, what a love, what a love.
Hello good people, welcome to TENE Family YouTube channel.
Let's have fun
and educate each other
and grow together. So today we are going to talk about our love story. And kindly, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe, like and comment. Thank you. Where did you see me first?
Where did I see you first?
Yes.
When did you see me first?
Me, I saw you when I was in was it Form 1 or Form 2?
So you were in the same school, eh?
Yeah, we were
in the same high school, eh? That is back 2020.
But even saw you earlier during you were the YCS leader.
I was the YCS leader when I was in Form 3. I was also a prefect then. Then you was in Form 1. He was in Form 1.
I was also a prefect.
Yes. So we met in prefect meetings, eh? But then we had no affairs, eh? We had no, but I used to see a good girl, a very disciplined girl. The girl had the fundamentals. Eh? This girl was very beautiful. She was blossoming. She had bonga points. She had hips, and she had all what it takes for a girl to be called beautiful. So those were the days when we were schooling, and we were very disciplined. Those days, in our high school, it was mixed.
Yeah, mixed.
There were very strict rules that you could not date. So you could not even have any affairs with a girl. And she was also shy.
I was shy.
She was very shy. So
I only went there to focus with
yes, she was very shy and also strict. You could not approach her. And so me, I just admired her, and I liked her generally. I remember one day we had organized for a trip in our school, and I was the organizer because it was a club trip, and also I was the head of that club. They had organized a trip to Machakos People's Park so that we can go and have a refreshment. Yes, and it happened that she was also a member of the club, and now we went for the trip to Machakos People's Park. There, found myself sitting in the same table with the girl, but now could not say anything. Of course, I wanted to say.
I was with my friend, and you were also with your friend.
Yes, we were 4 of us, and we bought some food. I think I am the one who paid it. Paid for it. Eh? I bought it for cheap. That was the first time I got a chance to speak with her. I think I was in Form 4. Yes, I was in Form 4, and she was now in Form 2. Yes, so from there we did not communicate. I did not say anything. We did not have any affairs, any communication. But did you love me then? Did you have any feeling?
My mind wasn't like, I don't know. I just don't know, but
she was
he was a nice person, a good leader, of course.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, so maybe God had planned, but our minds were...
Yeah. We were being prepared for future. So I finished high school, I left you there. Yeah. They went to college.
But you never said anything to me.
Yes, actually I did not kukutongoza. I did not propose or approach you, as we used to say, kukatia. Yeah, so we were innocent actually.
You were innocent.
Yes, in high school. But now I had...
but the school was so strict. Why Mr. Kinyogo used to be... You know, when a person was caught having an affair with a girl and a boy,
relationship,
you could call them on parade and tell them to stand there. And you could give them...
even expel and suspension.
Yeah, and I used to fear that. What?
It was that strict.
I used to fear my mom. I couldn't even imagine myself in a relationship. I had so much fear.
But some students managed. We had some students who managed to have an affair. Yes. But we were also very focused in school.
Yeah,
once I was a role model. I was the student president. So I could not do such things. But I had seen her and I had admired her. That is something I cannot fail to say. Yeah. So now the other time I met her after we were done with the high school life, it was when she finished high school. Then I was I passed through a place she was working, Chambeke.
Oh.
So I saw her while I was in the matatu, and I
was fueling motorcycle.
Yes, she was working in a petrol station. So I saw her and she smiled at me. I was happy. You cannot even know whether you did that.
I can't even remember.
I was happy. She smiled at me, and I tried to ask for her number, but
I did not have a phone yet.
Always, when people were meant to be together, so every time I went to my FB, I could see her post. I could see her posting, and I always commented on her posts. I also went to her inbox, FB inbox.
I remember you asked for actually you asked for my number, and you didn't even text me WhatsApp.
She gave me the number.
That was 2018.
Yes, she gave me the number, but I saved it in my phone book, but I did not text her right away. Why?
Why?
I know why, but the reason is why I did not text her. I had not enough courage to do so, because she was a lady I really respected, and I did not even think she would accept if I started my interest on her. So I was also scared of her turning me away, so I did not text. All that time I had her number. So it reached a time I was working around somewhere Kangundo. Then it was in the morning. Then that morning I was very happy. I was happy. I was feeling that I have an adventure that day. Because when I used to pray, I used to say that I want a wife, a woman of substance. And when I'll meet that woman, there is something I'll feel special. When that woman will communicate to me, there is something that I will feel special. So this time around, I just went to my FB. You are listening. Then I saw her and I posted something. Then I decided, why can't I text this girl? And I am single all this long. Why can't I text her?
You are single?
Of course, I was very single. I was very single. So now I decided to use the number she had given me some years back. That was 2021 now, after COVID issue. So I decided to text her, what's up? But now the conversation started from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that morning, I decided to text her, what's up? For the very first time. This is the time now, both of us, we are working. She was working and I was working. Although I had not finished my studies, I was working. This is post-COVID. Our education was being interfered with by COVID. So now I had the confidence and I finally decided that I will text her. Although I had little expectation that she will accept, but now this was a very special day which I cannot forget in my life. So when I had done with my morning routine in the job, now is when I came to look for the reply. But I came to look for the reply.
Immediately.
Good morning, how are you, beautiful? Now she replied immediately. Immediately, as if she was in online. Good morning too. So the conversation continued. So I saw it vibing.
But I can remember the first date you text me. You was asking me like, can I make a good husband? And I was like,
no, this one came fast. This one came after, once you text someone, you feel like you are fallen in love. Seriously, there is that feeling that you feel in your heart that now this is more than serious. No, so it took me a lot of courage to text. So I text. The message was like this. After we had after the greetings, I said, do you think I can make a good husband to someone like you?
Yeah, but that was the first. Yeah, that was it. I can remember.
So she said, of course.
Did I say that?
He said, of course.
No, I said maybe.
Okay,
Yeah, I said maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
It couldn't be that fast.
I did not even imagine that it has been communicating after that long, crashing for those many years and failing to say.
Yeah.
So the conversation continued, and I told her that I am the youth chairperson of the parish, and I have plans to get wedding. And now I have seen potential. Do you think I am potential? I asked again. Do you think I am a potential husband? She said, time will tell. But there is one question she asked me. What about your girlfriend? And she added girlfriends. So I was like, how many girlfriends do I have? So I said, I am in a position to explain that, because you guys, you ladies, you don't believe that we can be single. So I said I was in a good position to explain that I was single. Then there, I told her, let us end the conversation. Let us continue in the evening, because I was afraid.
You called in the evening,
yes.
Right?
I said I will call in the evening after job.
Yeah, but I was so eager to hear from you.
You was eager. So it was two-way.
I think it was a godsend because I think you were the first man whom I ever nilingia box that fast. By the way, that's true.
I mean, I was wondering how now. So in the evening I called. I had bought some minutes. Yes, and I called. Then the conversation was very short. It could even not last for more than 5 minutes. Because I was also...
Everybody was afraid.
Everybody was wondering what is happening.
Yeah.
What is happening. I was not even believing. So she replied, she answered the call. Then we talked. And I was very excited. I just told her, let me hang up the phone. We continue from there tomorrow. I knelt down and I prayed and thanked God for her. I saw my prayer coming true. Actually, I was praying hard to have this woman, to have this beautiful lady. And also, I had done my good research and known that she is of the type and the type I wished to have. Yes, so I was very much convinced that now I have got the best. I was the happiest.
Yeah, and also for me, I also used to pray for a God-fearing man. A man who doesn't take alcohols like most of the small boys over there were taking alcohols, doing my cigarettes, That's why I used to fear men, actually. I used to fear men. Yeah, but then when you told me you are the chairperson of the chairman of the youths, actually in the whole Lima, I got convinced you are a good man. So I started getting interest in you. I even called because I didn't know you were the chairman of the youth. Yet I was a youth.
you was
so I used to. I stayed more in the town, so we never met actually when you were a chairman of the
youth is all about the Oshago thing.
Yeah.
And you was after you done with your college, you just got a job immediately. And now I was leading them at the
That's why I used to call my friends, the ones who were in the shags.
And they told
I could ask them, do you know this person? Yeah. Is he the chairman of the youths over there? I consulted.
And you found?
Yeah, I found, they told me they know him. It's an hard-working man. He's leading them good.
Well.
Yeah, so I got convinced. I couldn't even tell you to wait. I just got into the box
immediately. That was too fast.
Yeah,
And
actually that was too fast.
And I liked it because also when I used to pray, I used to tell, sometimes when you pray, you have to give God some conditions. I used to tell God that, like when the wife of Isaac was being taken, the servant of Abraham prayed to God, and they asked God to give him some favor when he reached the well where he was going. So he told God that when I reach there, I want the woman who will come to behave like this, to come and give me water, to come and water my camels, and then I'll be very sure that is the woman you have chosen for your servant's son. So now I had told God that when I will approach that lady, I want her to behave this way. I want her to accept immediately. If I talk with a lady and she tries to go around and around, I used to say this is not the one. So now when I came to Teresia and I approached her, she just accepted everything. What I was praying, it went exactly, and I say, this is the one.
The chosen one.
So from there now we agreed that we start dating.
Yeah.
Yes, it was on February. It was February 2021.
Yeah.
So we said let us start dating. So text every morning.
Calls. And sometimes I could be coming from job and then I'm very much tired. And we had a very long call.
I really wanted to hear your voice. Yeah, I wanted to hear your voice. And now we said because it was on 7th February, we said let us have our first meeting on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, 14, if I remember.
So that we can prove each other true, because that is our love day, and our love day, lovers should be together. So we planned.
Went to town.
I was working in Kangundo and she was working in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So I came to Nairobi. We went our first date. Now, what I realized during that first day, I looked at her phone and I saw my number was saved as love. I was happy. I was happy. So my doubt.
But we've already started dating now.
Yes, but you ladies, this gender, we are fearing this gender. So I saved her as Terry the one.
Yeah.
The one. So from that day, I also changed the number.
That was not serious.
No, I saved you Tile the one. Tile the one. So now, after meeting on a Valentine's Day, we were now
you
sure.
treated me so nicely. Wow.
Yes, I had some cash. I had to treat her. I was the happy man. That was my first Valentine to have good moments. Yes, so after there, I was now convinced that this lady is serious with me. And now I was more than serious, because she was my dream girl. It was my dream girl. Now I was very serious on her, and I promised her that I will commit myself one day. So it went down, daily conversation, morning, calling, long talks. Sometimes she's not feeling to talk.
Sometimes I was tired from job. Then I just needed to rest. But then I remember I have a call that goes for even 2 hours. I know when my pains in
moto, but now sometimes you bored me. You don't want to talk. You don't want, and I want to really talk a lot now. And I understood those were teething problems. So ours was like a long distance love. We used to meet periodically, but I always ensured we meet every month.
Yeah, every month.
Or 2 months at most. 2 months we meet, and we strengthen our love. Yes. So the other time we met at Wool Park. I took you to Wool Park.
You took me, but I didn't like I didn't like that trip, because first of all, you made me stay for very long hours without food.
Wool Park, there was no hotels. They wanted us to stay long because it was not, it has been a month without meeting your love, and now you've just met and you want to talk and to talk and talk and talk and talk. So
yeah, but I'm a girl.
She wanted to eat.
Yeah,
she was angry.
I was hungry.
But we had good time. We had.
I even waited you for a very long time.
I wanted to test your patience.
Like seriously, I even started taking photos over there alone. I was almost bored by the way.
I wanted to see how patient you are.
You took long.
Yes, it was all about jam.
That's why I waited for you. We had good time over there. Tukaingia kwa boat.
Yeah. Then I took you to Machakos Cards on Rocks.
At the next meeting, we went. I didn't even know how to swim. You're the one who taught me that day.
Yes,
in Cards and Rocks.
We
treated me well.
Yes.
And that's in the day that you proposed for me.
No, it was at another time. Yes. I had planned with my cousin and his girlfriend that we go to Cards on Rocks, Machakos. It is a very nice place actually.
Yeah, I love
a very nice recreational place.
Cool
Very cool, food, delicious food, good customer service. Then I had bought a ring. I wanted to propose. When was that?
21st November 2022. Yeah.
2022. So now she did not know about it. It was that I surprised.
I didn't expect that you could surprise me at that time.
Yes, at the time she was. We were dancing the railings. Then I was at the back.
Yeah.
After we had ate our chicken.
That was fun.
Yes. Now I opened my.
Surprised me at that time.
Yes. At the time she was. We were dancing the railings. Then I was at the back.
Yeah.
After we had ate our chicken.
That was fun.
Yes. Now I opened my
you knelt down, you opened that
and said,
and I was like,
will you marry me? That I was serious.
Yeah.
I put a ring on figure. I was feeling like I'm a man now. Imagine I have engaged. Even I posted in FB. Telling God engaged to Nelson. I was the happiest. Yeah, no,
and by that time I had not told my family, my parents.
Yes, no, they were not aware of our relationship.
Yeah.
We had kept it our personal issue. It happened that I got another job in Nairobi.
Yeah.
I got another job.
You came nearer.
Yeah, that is 2022. I had July. At the time I was proposing, I had a job in Nairobi. So she used to come in my place.
I used to come, I cook for
my
you.
Place. My place was not that good. But yes. She used to come. It was a very humble house, very simple one. She used to stay in a single room. But with her class, she could come, we spend time, we talk, she give me hopes, and we spend a day. Then she gets back to her place. Yeah. And 2023.
But before then, you even on my birthday.
Yeah, I organized for her birthday.
Yeah, I called my friends. We went also to.
That was your first birthday.
Yeah, that was my first birthday party.
Yeah, I wanted to see her happy, and now this is how I organized that birthday. At a very nice place in a river, a very nice place called
Past Shalom.
Yes, it is a very happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ted. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? Because I was a birthday boy, but my dressing code was not that good, so she was not happy. But I apologized. Yes, and you'll forgive.
I did.
Yes, she forgave me, and but I also, that was also intentional.
You did it intentional, why?
I was dressing intentionally to see.
You know me, I thought you want to plan all that, and then it became late. You didn't go back to the house.
I had prepared to dress
to
that.
Disappoint me. That was so bad.
To see how you can react. But all was well. It was fun. And it was good. Well, what I wanted is to see her happy.
And I was a happy girl.
To see her happy and treat her more.
I was so happy, like I was saying, this is the man. Yeah, that I really needed.
So I wanted to prove that I am the best. Because, you know, to get a beautiful lady, you need to be hardworking. You need to work hard and sustain her. Nothing comes for free. So I had to ensure that I am a man enough, and I possess her fully. Yes, a man. So from there,
she came 2023, our anniversary.
Wow. We had to celebrate
anniversary. Also, we celebrated the two of us in the house. But
we decided not to invite anyone.
Yeah, because it was just our first anniversary.
Yeah.
We wanted to do just the two of us.
We
bought like everything. A cake, wine, chocolate.
You know, our anniversary, we put it to be on 14th February. Yeah. 14th February, because our first date. Yeah.
I don't know, even our baby boy, it's a Valentine gift.
It's a Valentine gift.
So February, it's our month.
February is our month, and we really celebrate that month.
Yeah, so we had our anniversary.
It was a very nice one. We went for a shoot.
So sweet. I went for a shoot.
You
also treated me, and I was
some nyam chom.
I was always a happy girl.
I wanted to see her happy every time. Now it came my graduation.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do know that is the first time I met your parents.
Yes, you know, the graduation was online, so it was not possible to attend the graduation. So I had organized a graduation ceremony at my home and a mass, Thanksgiving mass. Now,
yeah, that's when we went home.
Before. We were living in Nairobi, and the cost of living was high, if I may say so.
Yeah.
And she was living in a good house, and I was also living in a good house.
Yeah.
So we decided, instead of using this a lot of money to pay for 2 houses, let us start staying together. So we decided to move in. When you start staying together is when you start knowing and learning each other.
Yeah.
But now my job was involving of a lot of night
shift. I used to go. Like my job was going for nights like almost every day actually.
I had specialized with the night shift because our company was not that big.
And me, I used to wake up very early in the morning before you even come home.
So I came from job at 8, let's say 8:30, and you have already reported that you work at 7. So we are living together, but we were not together.
See each other.
You can see there was someone in this house.
Cry. I was asking myself, what did you even come to this house? I feel bored.
I remember one day you cried when you came back home earlier. Before
I used to sneak job actually early so that nikuje tu nikupate home at least ujaenda.
Yes, one day she found me. Then she was like, holding me this way. What do you want me to do? And me, I laughed. She cried. Then like that 10 minutes. Then she was
I even feel like
she recovered, and I rushed to job. So we used to see each other on Sundays and
weekends.
Sundays because I was in job until.
And that weekend, everybody is tired.
Everybody is tired.
Everybody just.
I was tired of night shift on Friday. Saturday I don't.
For me, I used to wake up very early in the morning at 5. From Umoja 3 to Kawangware.
Yes.
I also used to come home late. Nafika late. I woke up very early in the morning. I'm not seeing my husband. I'm stressed.
So it reached a time that I looked for someone to be assisting me in my night shifts. So I used to issue some night shift locums, and I go and I stay with my family. Then my graduation came, organized for the bash and the celebration at home, and that was the first time I took my wife to my family.
Yeah.
Then
First
there
time
was
I
that
met
time of
them.
introduction.
I was so
That's when I
scared.
knew that she's courageous.
I was afraid. By then, you know, I'm a shy person.
And she ordered the mic. Yes, I am Teresia, come from Chambeke. Yes, and
But my
this-
heart was beating like.
and I have seen an husband in Nelson. That is what she said. And I said, and I have seen a wife in
They actually
Teresia.
said you've graduated with 2
I
degrees.
had 2 degrees. And the other degree.
Yeah, so after graduation, we tukarudi Nairobi. And the next time, we went for my father's memorial.
Yeah, memorial mass.
Yeah, we went
At
to
their
our
home.
home.
That
And
was
also that was the first
time.
time you met my family.
It was the first time I went to their family. I met
Yeah,
their
and
family
now everything, everybody knew that we were.
together.
Actually, we had our
Our engagement
engagement
ring.
rings. Yeah.
Yeah, we had already
So they
put our
understood.
engagement ring, and we were staying together.
Yeah.
So I had some confidence that I have already taken. She's taken. Now the following year is when we started planning our wedding.
Yep.
Yes, so it did not stay for long. Actually, there were very few.
All that
months.
time we were in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Then we got a job elsewhere.
I got a job in Makueni.
Makueni. We had to shift
Yes, that was
from
that
Nairobi.
moment.
Yeah, in Makueni. That's when at least we just started being together like every day, every night,
Every day, every night, every day,
Yeah.
every weekend.
Yeah, every time at least we are seeing each other.
Yeah,
No more stress.
the life now continued.
Yeah, even started.
And then
Yeah.
now our wedding plan starts from
Started.
there.
Yeah,
So we will be
let's have our
updating
loves.
them about our wedding show.
Yeah.
Wedding show. We will explain to you how we did from day one.
And what is
of
needed.
starting the wedding, what was needed, where did we get it, and how did we manage to have a very successful
A very sweet wedding.
It
yeah.
was the best I ever had.
Me too.
Yes, it was the best event in our life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is our love story,
Yeah.
and it continues until we have our
Until
mondongis,
yeah.
another person in the house,
boy, yeah.
and a lot more is coming.
Yeah. So
What do you have to
guys,
say?
that was our love story. I know it's very interesting. Kindly like, subscribe for more stories like this. Kindly.
We have some more stories.
Yeah, we have so
we
many
have now what we
stories.
does every day.
Yeah.
We have some interesting videos we are making every day. Yes.
Yeah. So guys, continue showing us love. Thank you for 215.
We have 215 subscribers.
Yeah, we are so much happy.
Consider they have very many views than the subscribers.
Yeah, kindly subscribe.
They have many viewers than
Please.
subscribers.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, we're gonna wrap it right here. Until next time, bye.
Goodbye.